We're gathered here today to celebrate the life of Troy and to give thanks for the life of his little brother Punderik, who sadly was taken from us all too soon. Punderik is now safe in the arms of Jesus, and we ask today that Troy may have God's blessing.
Anyone for tennis?
Peter, you could break something.
Why do I have to be the tennis pro?
Gerald Tremaine, hot-tempered, dashing, bit of a ladies' man. I'd say it was typecasting, wouldn't you?
Why does it have to be set in the 1930s again?
Well, it's a very popular decade for murders. I'm only giving the punters what they want.
A refund?
Oh, dear. How funny, I do believe I'm about to die laughing.
I'll send for a doctor.
No need. Dr. Roderick Lansdowne, general practitioner, bon vivant, and amateur sleuth at your service. What?
I shouldn't be doing this rubbish. I should be with the RSC.
I believe they've got some vacancies front of house. Selling ice cream's about right for me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look, I employ you, don't I? What more do you want?
I don't know. What have you got?
Sometime soon, a murder will be committed somewhere in this house. Using your ingenuity, you will have to work out which one of us is the killer. We will stay in character at all times, but won't necessarily always tell you the truth when you ask us questions. Good luck to you all. Now, I met you as you arrived, and you'll know me as Malcolm Fontaine, but I have another persona. For the next 24 hours, I am Dr. Roderick Lansdowne, general practitioner, bon vivant, and amateur sleuth at your service. Home, Sir Nicholas?
It was you, wasn't it, Lady Claire?
Trespass on his life. And I had the gun, which I'd taken as protection at the start of the evening. And this face appeared.
Belong. David, cab's here. You're right. You know where my brother lives.
Thanks for everything, Max.
Let me down. Just take care of yourself, yes? And above all, keep smiling. Oh, and no detours on the way home at the local.
If only. Look, you are still coming next week.
I promised him that.
And, I'm sorry about Terry.
No.
Liar.
You're the one that matters.
Typical of my dad. Never there when I wanted him, and always there when I didn't. Why didn't you ring me and tell me you were coming?
Well, I thought it'd be a nice surprise for you.
No, it's brilliant. It's just such a shame you came tonight. I've got this important work to do.
Well, can't you change it? Tell him your long-lost dad's in town.
Yeah, if it was any other night, I would. I'm meeting this massive client.
Well, I'm only here one night. Why don't I come along?
No, you can't, then. This isn't some ordinary bod. This is a once-in-a-lifetime business opportunity with a top international hotshot. If I had to have a Desert Island DVD, it would have to be...
E.T. The extra testicle.
Do you know none of that was special effects?
Certainly had a special effect on me.
It wasn't a question of whether my dad could handle a night with a Dutch porn star. More, whether she could handle a night with my dad.
So, how long was your longest session?
He was almost a god. But on the 6th day, he rested.
I'm impressed, because I know for women, usually their thighs get tired.
We're obviously not having enough training.
Yeah. How often do you train, on average?
As often as I can. 5, 6 times a day, on average. I want all this in the blog.
With plenty of tips.
And what do you do, George?
Oh, I go from town to town, selling my wares.
And what do you sell?
I've got a salesman sells his honesty.
His honesty.
People buy it all the time.
Listen, he just sells toner cartridges.
He's got something?
Yeah, a wife.
Father Donnelly knows every regular member of his congregation.
He might have missed us because we usually sit at the back.
Mrs. Hartley, look, I know how keen you are for your son.
My grandfather's from Sligo.
You told me.
No, really. That I can prove. Look. Here's a photo of his curling team. Look, that's him at the back. Right. I just want what's best for Jamie. He's our only son. We tried to have another one, but there were complications.
He needs to live within 162 yards of the school, attend Mass on a regular basis, or have a registered disability. Don't even go there, Mrs. Hartley. What are you two whispering about?
I thought you were having a lie down.
Lying down is about all I'm good for these days, isn't it?
Happy birthday, Pierce. You look well.
You're trying to be funny. What's wrong with me, Ronnie? Got everything a man could ever dream of. Beautiful wife, fantastic kids, more money than I could ever need.
And you're still not happy?
Apparently not.
I left my law firm a few months ago, and since then work has taken over my life. I think about it 24 hours a day. I dream about it.
Well, I used to be like that. At work, Stella and the kids, that was my life.
And that's my point. You sold your business, the kids left home. The most important things in your life changed overnight, and that's bound to be a shock, isn't it?
Well, it's not just that. I'm getting old. Nothing I can do about it.
It's time you bought a motorbike, mate. Work for me.
I used to be able to control everything. These days I can't even play tennis without a bit of me snapping.
You think you should share some of this with Stella?
Oh, no, we've never been the sort to talk about feelings and emotions. She'll think I'm weak.
No, you're wrong. She'll know you're strong. Besides, the next handsome tennis coach may not be gay.